Hi guys, it's Machaela and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my eyeshadow project pan update. If you are new to my eyeshadow project pan, the way I do it is I randomize 5 eyeshadows. My goal is to either hit pan or use them a total of 50 times before I can roll them out. And at that point I will randomize a new eyeshadow for every eyeshadow that I roll out. And I'm excited because this month I do have a rollout. And let's go ahead and just start with that update. Last month I rolled out the shade En Fuego from the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. This month I am rolling out the shade Cayenne from the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I used this a total of 10 times this month to finish off the usage. However, I used this a total of 11 times. I used it one additional time this month, so I technically used it 51 times, so stay tuned until the end because I will randomize my next eyeshadow, but I'm so excited to be rolling this entire eyeshadow palette out. Who knows, it may get rolled back in. That's already happened a couple of times, but at this point I'm excited to roll this eyeshadow palette out of my project. Next we've got the Lime Crime Venus 3 palette, and I am panning the shade Dreamy. I used this a total of 9 times this month, so that's around the goal of what I would like to use it each month, which means I've got 13 uses left until I can roll it out. I am calling this my problem eyeshadow this month because it's just this project because it just seems to be the one that I don't reach for as month. Can I realistically roll this out by next month? Yes, I really do think I could. Do I think that that's going to be reality? Probably not, but we'll see where we land. But I'm not mad at the progress this month on that. Then we've got 2 eyeshadows from the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. The first shade is the shade Strange. It is just the white base in here, and I used this a total of 15 times this month, which means I only have 21 uses left before I can roll it out. I've been using this to set my eyeshadow primer, so I'm pretty much using this every time I wear makeup. Is it possible that I can roll it out this next month? Yes, however, I don't think it would be a reality. I think it'll take 2 more months, but because I'm using this pretty much every time I wear my makeup, this will get rolled out sooner rather than later. I am also panning the shade Nooner, and I use this a total of 8 times, which means I've got 33 uses left before I can roll it out. And I don't see myself hitting pan on this, and I actually don't see myself hitting pan on any of the previous eyeshadows. And then we've got the eyeshadow that I rolled in last month, and that is from the Nabla Read My Mind palette, and that is the shade 16. It's this brown shade right here, and I use this a total of 10 times this month, which means I've got a total of 40 uses left before I can roll it out. Now, I was sitting here thinking, okay, it's the end of the year. Do I want to maybe reduce the usage goal each month, or do I want to let this be a continuation project pan? And I like the idea of just continually rolling through and working through my eyeshadows instead of resetting everything at the beginning of the year. So I think from here on out, until I get tired of doing this, my goal is going to be 50 uses or pan. And if in the event that I roll an eyeshadow in that has either already been in the project or already has pan on it, my goal is to use this to use each additional shade a total of 20 times before I roll it out, just to get some additional uses out of it. I don't see the need to roll them out of being rolled in. I'd rather just continue to get the uses out of it. So I've got on my app a total of 100 eyeshadows. Now the way that I do this is I roll in, for every eyeshadow that I roll out, I roll in a new eyeshadow palette, and from that palette I randomize a new eyeshadow from however many shades there are in that eyeshadow. So I've got a total of 100 eyeshadow palettes in my collections. Alright, let's go ahead and randomize the eyeshadow palette, and that is eyeshadow palette number 70. So I will go ahead. By the way, my eyeshadows are numbered from oldest to newest in my collection. So I'm going to go ahead and find eyeshadow palette number 70, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back with the next eyeshadow palette, and that is from the Too Faced Born This Way Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette. And there is a total of 16 shades. I'm numbering from like 1, 2, 3, 4, just up and down all the way to 16. Let's see which number we get. That is number 6. Look, we've got a shimmer. This is the shade Sparkling Sand, the first shimmer in this. I've been struggling with rolling in matte, so we've got the first shimmer here in this project. I am so excited to be rolling that in. Let me go ahead and swatch the rest of the eyeshadows. So I'm not going to swatch these in any particular order. So we've got the shade Strange, as well as the shade Nooner from the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. So let's see, Strange followed by Nooner. From the Nabla Read My Mind palette, we've got the shade number 16, the last shade in the palette. That swatch was not very good, but we're gonna work with it. And then finally, from the Lime Crime Venus 3 palette, we've got the shade Dreamy right here, this pink one. So, and the shade Dreamy. Let's see, I'm swatching these backwards. So there's our color palette. It's very neutral with a pop of pink, which I'm not mad at all. The shade Nooner from the Urban Decay Naked 3 is right there. I think I got some overlap. So got Nooner and then 16 and then the Shimmering Sand. So nice neutral palette to work with, nice everyday shades with a pop of pink. So it's fun and I'm excited, and this will, I think, will be fun for like the fall season, the holiday season. So I am going to continue this project pan throughout the year. I'm not going to reset at the beginning of the year like I do with my other project pan. But I'm excited to be using this 50 times. I don't see myself hitting pan on it, but I see myself getting a lot of use out of the shimmer. This palette is one of my favorite palettes in my collection. Anyway, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I do videos focusing on beauty and lifestyle, and my goal on this platform is to share my love for beauty as well as my love for Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And I am currently pregnant. I have a playlist of all my pregnancy videos linked down below, as well as in the end screen. So anyway, if that's what you're into, hit that subscribe button. But if not, but you still want to stick around, I'd love to have you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.